And now, our third and final award of this evening is for our Recovery Pathway Supporter. This is a person who has worked to broaden the range of recovery pathways available here in the greater Pittsburgh area. The 2020 Recovery Pathway Supporter Award is gifted tonight to Mr. Brian Nuckols. And once again, let me tell you a little more about Brian's journey. Brian Nuckols is a local coordinator for Smart Recovery who has been facilitating Smart Recovery meetings in Pittsburgh now for over 2 years. In 2018, Brian developed a partnership with the Carnegie Library of Pittsburgh's West End branch to help with the introduction of Smart Recovery into the West End community. Not only did he use the library as a meeting location, he also worked with the library to ensure that a diverse selection of recovery-themed books were available for loan, which benefited Smart Recovery members and the community at large. After 1 year, there were more than 2 in-person meetings per week, and less than 2 years later, Brian has grown Smart Recovery to 4 weekly meetings. When the COVID-19 pandemic hit, Brian led the effort to transition to online meetings, which actually increased participation in Smart Recovery and helped prevent isolation, anxiety, and other mental health problems. Brian was nominated by members of the recovery community that he has helped build, who said, Brian's innovation and tech savviness helped ease the burden of mental health concerns within our community. And so now, Brian, on behalf of the Pittsburgh Recovery Walk and in my role as a member of Pittsburgh City Council, I want to thank you for your recovery pathways, and please accept this proclamation from Pittsburgh City Council that recognizes your extraordinary efforts. And now I would like to invite you too, Brian, to say a few words to those who have joined us tonight on the live stream.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Councilman Kraus, and also to our wonderful MCs and Jess and everyone behind the scenes who's putting on this incredible event. It's an absolute a privilege and an honor to be here with y'all. And I just want to recognize my fellow award recipients, George and Laurie. It's such an honor. And then also I was reading through the previous award winners. It's almost overwhelming to be recognized with y'all. And so thank you for all the incredible things you're doing in our community, making it a better place for all of us. So thank you very much. As I was kind of collecting my thoughts for what to say here, I was kind of thinking about my own journey. I first got interested in substance use disorder because I grew up in Pittsburgh. I graduated from Langley High School in the West End, a really proud Mustang. And, I graduated in 2010, like I said, and we've lost too many folks to addiction. And that's what initially inspired me to get involved. But, as I've been on this journey, witnessing people's healing journeys every day, like the secretary said, recovery in action. It's really made a huge impact on my healing journey. I'm in recovery from an eating disorder, and it's seeing people's wisdom come out in their day-to-day lives. It's just really enormously impacted me. And, something that it's great to be recognized for the path supporter role, because I really believe, many of us, it's incredible to be here with so many different groups, people coming at recovery from different perspectives, because I think it's so important. We have a shared set of values of helping people find freedom, happiness, and healing. And I just think it's so important to recognize the power of diversity, bringing different perspectives together, building coalitions around shared set of values. So it's really a privilege to accept an award that's recognizing that effort. And it's something I'm incredibly passionate about. And I'd like to just end kind of building on something that George said and something that Secretary Wetzel said about not defining people by challenging things that happen to them. One, we face some trauma in this profession, and it's easy to kind of fixate on that. But I think we know that in groups like this, by reducing stigma, we can save lives. But I think another thing we don't think about as much with reducing stigma is it allows us as a community to tap into the collective wisdom of people who are doing a lot of work, hard healing work, and that really is going to enrich our communities when we stop stigmatizing people and open up to listening to the lived experience of others who have a lot to offer us as a community. And so I'd like to just end on that and again say thank you to my fellow award recipients and everyone that's with us tonight and putting this event on. Thank you all so much.